Obviously, you can tell I'm not a sound guy. Okay, so, next week, the fall comedy Leading Ladies. Spoiler alert, I'm the leading lady. Which was really confusing for my math teacher, Mr. Ellis. Yeah, that's right. I wear a dress because life's not hard enough being a theater kid. Of course, I needed another challenge. Anyway, now for our next act, another person in Leading Ladies who has to wear a dress. Ladies and gentlemen, John Ferrara.
So there are three things you don't talk about in social settings: sex, politics, or religion, and I would be talking about that if I had more time to write my bit. However, I did not, so tonight we're going to be discussing my romantic failures. Before we begin, Mr. D'Amico said he would use this as an opportunity to embarrass me because I got 15 people to tell him that the horse's name was Friday over the course of a week. And I haven't seen him, so if someone could check the air vents, I feel like he's gonna burst down from the ceiling and just, ah! So let's begin. I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep, man. So, I like to tell people that they don't need a relationship to be happy. Unfortunately, I haven't listened to any of my own advice for the past 3 years of my life. And let me tell you something. Getting into the dating scene is real difficult when you're me. Alright? You don't look at me and think, wow, he is a real catch! You also probably don't think that way about most high school guys because we're hormone-driven meat sacks. But listen, I've tried to improve myself in the past 3 years, alright? Compared to what I was, like, this time last year, I'm marginally better? Which is more than some people can say, alright? But to put it into perspective, this time last year, I had the body of someone who drinks milk because they enjoy its taste. Now I got into fitness for a year, and I have the body of a Greek god who's trapped inside of an angsty teenager. And, you know, that sexy bod comes at a price, because exercise hurts. I started doing squats because I wanted to be hella thick. And for a week I couldn't walk upstairs, which is annoying because my room is on the 2nd floor of my house. So, unfortunately, what am I gonna do? Sleep on the basement floor like some kind of hooligan? Don't test me, I've done it before. So I'm walking up my stairs, and I get about halfway up and my legs start feeling a little wobbly. At this point I think, oh no. And I trip, and I fall, upwards, which I don't think is supposed to happen. And I am now falling down the stairs. And about the 4th step, I start thinking, when did my parents get the ceiling redone to look like the floor? And then at about the 6th step, I'm wondering, are girls really worth all of this? By the end, I kind of came to the conclusion that maybe they are? So, you know, I stuck it out. I got my braces off, I got my contacts in, and now I'm no longer just looking like a snack. No, I am a 4-course meal. Alas, my glorious looks cannot get me everything. I need an attractive personality. I need to switch up my strategy because my massive biceps do not have people flocking from all over the country to get a piece of me. So, what makes my personality so unattractive? Well, if you haven't already noticed, if you talk to me for more than 5 minutes, it becomes pretty apparent that I'm a hot mess. Alright? I forgot this part. So, I need to be someone else. I need to pretend to be someone else, someone cool, someone who gets girls. So I'm thinking to myself, who gets girls?
Not me.
Lesbians! Lesbians get girls! I could be a lesbian! like girls. I'm the national average height of a woman. I've got the haircut. Shoot, it wouldn't work. I lack the one trait that all lesbians have. I can't rock a flannel. Back to the drawing board. How can I make myself more attractive? All right, what are the least attractive parts about me? My ugly face and my bad personality. All right, first my personality. I'll start being a little nicer, stop being so sarcastic. And for my ugly face, I'll make up for it with more bad personality. And now I'm back to square one. With no redeeming qualities and no chance of success. Do you guys ever wonder? No, I'm laughing. I'm not crying just yet. Do you ever wonder? That usually comes at like 3 a.m. on Sundays. Do you ever wonder if maybe your life's an utter failure because you didn't respond to one of those chain texts back in middle school? You know, maybe just one of them was true, because they're pretty convincing. I got one from my sister back in 7th grade, and it said, "Love is kind, love is true. Someday you'll find someone to love you." Oh, that's sweet. Scroll down, scroll down. "If you don't send this to 10 friends in the next 5 minutes, a clown will personally beat you to death with their own legs." I don't have 10 friends. How can my own sister do this to me? She must have been trying to save herself. I can't blame her. Where was it? Oh, yes. So now I'm condemned to a life without love because 13-year-old me was an edgy skeptic. So, you know, maybe I just come to terms with my failure. Rejection's good. It builds character. It'll be good for when I don't get into college. Hi, Dad. Report cards come out today, guys. I don't think you've seen mine yet. Oh, boy. But I've learned that ice cream isn't my only friend. I've got a few other good ones. And they've taught me something invaluable. I should listen to my own advice. Because as always, I am 100% undeniably and completely correct. I should love me like Kanye loves Kanye. I don't need a girl to make me happy. I am a bad female dog. I am a bad bi female dog. Unfortunately, that doesn't stop me from being a hot mess. Because not being an angsty teen is really hard when you're 16. But you know what isn't hard? Being a thought. So, what's the moral of this story? Be a thought? Well, kind of. No, the reason why I'm telling you about all of my failures, my many failures, is because you need to do what makes you happy. I think I skipped a joke, but it's all right. My many failures, the number of which is higher than my English average. That's what it was. So, do what makes you happy. Seize the chances you get in life. Don't be afraid to take risks. I sound like Mr. D'Amico. But most importantly, don't try to be a lesbian if you're a straight guy. No, I'm not going to drop the mic.
John! Yeah! John!
That was something.
I wrote it at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, I can tell.
Okay then. Okay,